I had volunteered to go to Vietnam, as had most of my West Point classmates. So I was anxious to get there, but once we got on the ground, then the reality of being there sort of strikes you.
I went over as a pilot, and in F4 there were two-seaters, so I was the pilot. I'm dropping bombs from a few thousand feet. I didn't hear the bombs, all I could see was the effect of it. It just can't be what war is all about. It's got to be something loud and noises, and so it seemed a little bit surreal that time.
It was almost like you're watching this either in the theater or on movie, or TV or something like that, but attack helicopters coming in, you could see the artillery coming in, you could hear the gunfire and everything, while you knew that there were people dying down there.
In spite of the unpopularity of the war, remember that there's the human sacrifice, and these guys went. Some not wanting to go, some cursing God all the way, others who volunteered. That not only were their lives affected, but the lives of their families back here.
When he was killed in Vietnam, he was on his second tour because he had served 2 years here in the airborne department, and our one child that we have was born at that time. And so she's our airborne baby. And so that was the only child that we ever had. I never could touch the wall the first time I went. I don't think I focused on his name as much as I just focused on the number of names that were on the wall.
That great big black wall represents a dark, despicable war. But as you get closer, you see the names and the people, represented by those names.
Nobody's name is any more important than anyone else's, just right in the chronological order of their death.
It was just unbelievable to think that many people had been killed in the Vietnam War. For people that come here in general, I think it'll give them an opportunity to actually honor some of the veterans that are here and also the names of those on the wall. But for the veterans maybe that live in the Southeast, it will be an opportunity for them to come without having to go to a congested area like Washington, D.C. And I think we're in a good location because we're in a triangle between 3 state capitals.
I think it'll strike home to the civilians who have had no connection with the military. It will strike home to the parents whose only connection may be that of a young soldier who's graduating from OSUT out here on a Thursday or a Friday morning.
It gives them an opportunity to learn more about that period in our nation's history, to pay homage to those that went before, and in some small way, I guess, be part of this renaissance that says, we do appreciate those veterans who fought 40, 50 years ago.
For a Vietnam veteran, there are many of them who want to go see the names of their best buddy, maybe the guy who was killed right next to them. It will bring a sense of pride. It will bring a sense of loneliness. It will bring a sense of sorrow to those veterans who have lost somebody. But I think it will be good because it will show that our country hasn't forgotten, and they'll hear civilians who have no connection with the military comment about the wall and the sacrifices that it represents.
I think it would lift the sacrifices of those persons who served in the eyes of the public. And the farther we get away from it, even.
The wall is many different things to many people. And so what might be honor to me might be healing to another person. And so it's not something I think that we can just kind of pin one name on.
I think it's one of the best things that the National Infantry Museum has ever considered.
Your gift to the National Infantry Museum will be a lasting tribute to every soldier who served in Vietnam. Give generously. Honor the memories of the 58,000 fallen and their brothers in arms.